Fallout 4 can be pretty overwhelming to new players because there is so much happening all at once as soon as you leave Vault 111. So in this video, I want to go over some of the first things that you need to do in Fallout 4. But before this video starts, if you're a fan of the Fallout games and the Fallout TV show, click the link in the pinned comment of this video to join my Fallout Discord server, where you can discuss the Fallout TV show and any of the Fallout games and find other people to play Fallout 76 with. Now, the first thing that you'll more than likely want to do when you first start playing Fallout 4 is adjust your FOV. The default FOV is pretty low, so you'll more than likely want to change it. This is easily done in the options menu for consoles, but for PC players, the FOV slider is not in the settings. Instead, you'll need to open up the command window by pressing the tilde key, and then you'll need to type out your desired FOV. Now, this command will require two numbers, for example 80 and 120. The first number is your FOV for your Pip-Boy and terminals, and the second number is your FOV for your in-game camera. So the entire command that you'll need to type out will be FOV, then the number that you want to set your Pip-Boy FOV to, followed by the number that you want to set for your in-game camera. Personally, I like 80 and 115, but everyone will have a different preference. When you first start the game and step out of your cryogenic chamber in Vault 111, something that many people don't know is that you can open the chamber for your spouse. You can do this by flipping the switch to the right of the chamber. Then you can interact with their body to get their wedding ring. This wedding ring won't really do anything, but it is valuable, and you can sell it later to buy things that you'll need like weapons, ammo, and food. It's basically just free money. The next thing that you'll want to do is talk to Codsworth, who will be outside of your home in Sanctuary. When you leave Vault 111, the main storyline will tell you to go here, but when you talk to Codsworth, he will ask you to join him in searching the neighborhood. This is something that you should do as it will give you some experience for killing the enemies in Sanctuary, but it also clears the area out, making it safer, and it's also the first step to recruiting Codsworth as a companion. After you clear out Sanctuary, you should take a few minutes to loot the houses in Sanctuary. There will be a ton of helpful items here like bobby pins to lockpick with, ammo, and food. But a key location that you should go to will be the root cellar, which will be hidden behind this blue house. In this cellar, there will be some really good loot. Take everything that you'll need like the water, food, and medicine, and under the shelves beside the safe there will be 3 gold bars, which you can sell for a lot, but you'll have to come back later to open that safe. And on top of the blue house that the root cellar is behind, you'll find a duffel bag with a weapon and some ammo. Back inside of your old house, you will also find a Grognak magazine, which you can pick up to permanently make critical hits done with melee weapons do 5% more damage. During the early hours of the game, ammo will be kind of hard to find, so you will end up using a melee weapon, so why not make it a little stronger? And under the dresser beside the crib in your baby's room, you will find a book called Your Special, which you can read to get 1 free special point that you can put into whichever stat you want. At this point, you're ready to leave Sanctuary and head out into the Commonwealth. But as you're crossing the bridge that will take you out of Sanctuary, take a left and walk along the water. Keep going until you see this box on the shore with a cable running uphill. Open the box and flip the switch inside of it, then follow that power line up the hill to this power generator. On the side of this generator, you can open this panel to reveal a stash of caps. And beside the generator, you will find some more loot, including a free 44 revolver and some ammo for it. This is a really good weapon and it will hit pretty hard, but 44 ammo will be kind of rare during the early game, so try to save this for when you really need it. From here, you will then want to go to the robotics disposal ground, which will be right here on your map. Now, as long as you don't touch the terminal inside of the building, this area will be safe. By the cars, you will find a green chest that will have some good loot in it. But what you really want is the Fat Man, which will be on the hood of the car behind this chest. The Fat Man is a very strong weapon in Fallout 4, and it can wipe out groups of enemies in a single shot, but ammo for this weapon is rare and expensive. But thankfully, if you go back to the gate that you entered from, you will find a free mini nuke, which is the ammo that the Fat Man uses, laying on the ground. And again, like the 44 revolver, until you have more mini nukes, you'll want to hold on to this until you really need it. The next thing that you'll want to do is head over to the Red Rocket gas station, which will be outside of Sanctuary. Here you'll meet Dogmeat, who is a recruitable companion that will follow you around, help you in combat, and carry items for you. Now, after talking to Dogmeat, you will get attacked by mole rats, so make sure you take care of them first, then you can freely loot the gas station and Dogmeat will follow along. In my opinion, Dogmeat is one of the best companions that you can have, as he doesn't count as a companion for certain perk cards, which will make you stronger. He will also alert you of nearby enemies and loot, and he will hold enemies still in combat, allowing you to shoot them from a distance. With Dogmeat by your side, you will then want to go to Drumlin Diner. When you visit this area for the first time, you'll start an encounter between two raiders and a woman named Trudy, and it will be your job to side with one of them. Whoever you side with will turn into a vendor at the Drumlin Diner, giving you access to someone that you can sell your items to or buy things that you need. Sure, there will be other vendors in the game, but this will be the first vendor that you'll have access to. You can also sell that vendor those gold bars and the wedding ring. If you choose to side with Trudy, she will sell general items and weapons, including a pistol with a suppressor on it, and the legendary General Chow's Revenge sword. Wolfgang, on the other hand, will sell you drugs, including the rare XL. But who you side with is up to you. I usually side with Trudy. Like I mentioned earlier, ammo will be kind of tricky to get for the weapons that you like during the early game, and you will more than likely end up using a melee weapon at some point, so you will need a good melee weapon. Beside Drumlin Diner, you will find Walden Pond. Head to this location, then look for this drain pipe that you can enter. On the other side, you will find a raider camp with a few weak enemies inside of it. Clear them out and then go to the storage room of this hideout. And here on the counter, you'll find the legendary Big Jim melee weapon. This is an amazing early game melee weapon because number 1, it's free, and number 2, it will do a lot of damage per hit, and the legendary perk on it will make every hit have a 20% chance to cripple your target's leg, which will make them weaker and move slower. There will also be a bunch of other great items in this storage room, so make sure that you look through it. After doing this, you will then want to return to the main storyline, which will send you to Concord. You should already be pretty close to this area, so head over and save Preston Garvey from the raiders that are attacking the museum. And then after that, send Preston over to Sanctuary. The reason that you'll want to do this is because this will unlock settlements. At first, you will only have access to Sanctuary, but you can build storage boxes and defenses there to protect all of the items that you're carrying, and you will have a place to go back to unload everything that you find. But through the Minuteman questline, which is started by sending Preston to Sanctuary, you will unlock more settlements across the map to build little safe houses at. But at Sanctuary, you will want to build some storage boxes like I mentioned, but also build water purifiers in the water. These will produce purified water for you, which can be sold for a lot of caps, or you can drink it to heal. The next thing that you'll want to do before going further into the game is get a hazmat suit. Radiation will reduce your maximum health and it can even kill you. And because there are so many areas of the game that are highly radiated, you will need something to enter those areas safely. And a hazmat suit will increase your radiation resistance by 1000, which will give you a lot of protection and let you enter those radiated areas. Now you'll be able to buy one of these later in the game, but you can also get one for free very early on. To get it, just head over to the Polymer Labs location. When you get here, talk to Molly to start the side quest for this location and gain access to the lab. And then inside of the lab, take out the ghouls, then go to the furthest room on the left. And here you'll find a free hazmat suit. But another reason for coming here is to complete the side quest for this area. Doing this will give you the Isonucleic Power Armor Torso. This legendary piece of armor will have a perk on it which will make you gain AP faster when you're in radiated areas. From here, you will then want to go to the Cambridge police station. When you get here, you'll find the Brotherhood of Steel fighting a horde of ghouls. Hop in and help them and then talk to Paladin Dance, who will ask you for your help. Agreeing to help him will start a follow-up side quest, and after you finish that quest, you will be given the Righteous Authority laser rifle. This is a really great weapon, and you can get it right away at level 1. It will hit very hard and it will use a common ammo type, but the legendary perk on it will make critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter will fill 15% faster. But doing this will also start the Brotherhood of Steel questline, which will give you access to better power armor. So if you want to use power armor, you'll want to do this quest as soon as you can. While the Righteous Authority is an amazing weapon, many people don't know that you can get one of the best weapons in the game basically as soon as you start the game. I highly suggest doing this as it will really help you when you're dealing with difficult enemies later on. Now to get this weapon, you will first need to go to the Red Rocket gas station, which is where you found Dogmeat. Behind the building, you'll find an entrance to a cave. Inside of that cave will be some mole rat enemies, but you'll also find a fusion core. After you get that fusion core, head over to Concord. Down the road from the museum, you'll find a hole in the ground that the Deathclaw came out of. Go into the hole and use this door to enter the sewers. Then at the end of the hallway in the sewers, you'll find a second fusion core hidden right here. Once you have this, you will then want to go to the Starlight Drive-In, which will be beside Drumlin Diner. Look for the big screen, and behind it will be a storage room with another fusion core inside of it. Once you have all 3 fusion cores, take them over to Vault 81, which will be right here on your map. Interact with the intercom in front of the vault door to talk to the Overseer, who will tell you that she will let you into the vault in exchange for 3 fusion cores. Now you could also try to pass the speech check to get in for free if you have high charisma. But once you get into the vault and give the Overseer the fusion cores, you will have access to the vault. And here you can talk to the vendor Alexis, who will be selling the legendary Overseer's Guardian Rifle. This weapon will be much stronger than the Righteous Authority, and it will come with a lot of mods already on it. The legendary perk on this weapon will make it fire a second bullet every time you pull the trigger, which will double the weapon's damage. That second bullet also doesn't come from the ammo that you have, so it's technically free. And those are 10 things that you should do first in Fallout 4. But I would love to know some of the things that you do first on a new character in Fallout 4 in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.